Live, deep in the heart of West Texas, it's the James Hendricks Show. Coming to you as your host extraordinaire, guest host, Brent Clark. Censorship. I gotta tell you, the Biden administration is setting up a department of disinformation. And I gotta tell you, that sounds kind of scary. Jen Psaki, who's leaving the Biden administration for, I think it's MSNBC or one of them networks, has this to say.
On my first LSAT, what's important to note here is what the board is doing, which is continuing what is important disinformation-related work that began under the former administration.
Bull.
Fact sheet that they put out, what they noted yesterday, what they noted in there is that this is meant to, one, the first bullet was about protecting privacy, civil rights, and civil liberties, and the First Amendment. They said the primary mission is to establish that.
The only time they believe in the First Amendment is, I gotta say this, Jen Psaki seems like she's kind of worn out. Tired of defending old Sleepy Joe. What can I say? That woman's off the set. What can I say? Now I want you to listen to Elizabeth Warren. And then I'm going to just go ahead and speak my piece.
Tax strategies for, well, I think part of it is Washington is catching up with where the American people are. And that for a long time, what I've been talking about is very popular across the country. And let me point out, it's actually
really?
Both halves. I talked about the wealth tax on individuals, the bazillionaires, and a minimum corporate tax based on book profits for the billionaire corporations. You know?
Well, if that's she's going to work across the board. Okay, she's turning into Elon Musk for being named the Time magazine. Man, you know what I got to say? It's about time. Time magazine has been liberal for years, but it didn't start that way. No. Not according to, these liberals are not aware. When it was founded in the 20s and 30s by a man by the name of Henry Luce, Time magazine was ultra-conservative. I mean, think of who did Henry Luce vote for in the 1960s presidential election? No matter how often Joe Kennedy courted him for his son John F. Kennedy in 1960, Luce ended up voting for Richard Nixon. Yeah. Censorship. It's time to collect all of our political chips and take on the government. Revolution is fomenting, my friends. And I know y'all like that. I don't know what sampling Elizabeth Warren's saying that the American people lack wealth taxes or any kind of taxes. No. Them libs in Washington just don't like conservatives talking. Yeah, I mean, think about it. Idiocy on steroids. We just want a taste of the First Amendment, okay? Jen Psaki was like, oh, we're going to protect the First Amendment, really? Really? Elizabeth Warren wants to go after corporates? Really? How about these woke corporations, these woke capitalism? Yeah, I'm going to speak my mind. Yeah, I'm going to make some of y'all mad. I know it. I'm going to make some of y'all mad, but quite frankly, I just don't really care. Censorship is a mess. Okay, we don't have to put up with that. You take these woke capitalists and that are arguing for censorship. Go ahead and jack them. Just go ahead and throw them off the power board. People like Elon Musk need to take over some of the woke corporations and return speech to the dang people. Yeah. JR and Jimmy and all of us thought that this person that we knew was crazy when he said that large corporates are a big problem. But I'll tell you something, they are. With these wokes around here. So, what can I say? We are conservative federalists, okay? We're willing to fight what we willing to fight for what these liberals are considering disinformation, which is more like a Josephine communist, Joseph Stalin. We're willing to fight for our First Amendment rights. Now, a lot of conservatives are up in arms about Biden's potential student loan forgiveness thing. Now, let me be honest with you. I can understand to some degree. Maybe they do need to cap it down to some degree. People who are on low income got themselves in something, didn't realize how bad it was going to be, and Plamo helps some of those out. Those in the higher income bracket that paying the loans, leave them alone. But forgive those that are struggling. See, both parties got it wrong. And that's why Jimmy says at the beginning of each show, he says, I'm a conservative federalist. We all are. In the James Henry Power Network. Because we don't hold to either party's full platform. Now, we believe in traditional values and free enterprise and all that, but to turn this into a reactive show is just no. It's a mess and it's wrong. And we need to say that it's wrong. Okay, censorship. Yeah, I know. Some of these feminists and some of these CRT and trans, all these people, male and female, whatever the heck they want to call themselves, are going to be raising Cain because we're going to wreck them down. We're going to wreck this woke stuff down. We're going to take that swamp, and we're going to pave over it, and we're going to make beauty out of it. Okay. Now look, a lot of people want Trump to run, and I can kind of see that, but I also see potential that in case Trump don't run or don't have the popularity, Ron DeSantis, that man has potential to fight for free speech and freedom of expression, okay? That we need people like that. Alright? I'm not going to fart around and tell you too much, but I've said my piece enough as it is. I'm going to tell you how it is. We ain't farting around. We're going to speak the truth and defend the First Amendment the way the framers originally intended. Now, I hope you enjoy listening to the James Hendricks Show. If you like what you hear, please subscribe. Become a part of receiving most daily updates. It's Brent Clark saying until next time, take care, be proactively informed. Jamie will be back here on Monday, so get ready. I want you to know we're jacking censorship and we're taking this country back. Y'all take care. God bless. Have a good weekend.